What's going on, melon farmers? D-Mac back with another episode of the Sault Ste. Marie Snow franchise mode. We just won the Stanley Cup, and now it is time to get through the year 12 off-season. We're about to hit the NHL entry draft, and then we are going to build our team a little bit as we move forward. So what I want to do very quickly, go through the view contract screen. We got Jermaine Trotter locked down for the next forever. Ivan Provorov, I believe, is going to be leaving, as well as, I don't want Cody Glass to leave. I would really like Cody Glass to stick around as like our number 2 center, I suppose. He fits relatively well as a number 2 center. I know Provy is taken off. Ty Smythe, I think I'd like to keep him on as a top pairing defenseman. I would like to pick up another top pairing defenseman. I know it says Nick McGrattan just dropped to 82, but I'm sure he's going to grow as time goes on. He is probably going to take the reins as the number 1 guy. You know what I mean? So Provy, we're going to let him walk. Cody Glass, I really would like to keep him, but this guy wants to get paid, man. He wants like $12 million. What I might do is I might let him go to free agency and then try and kind of win him back, wait it out for a week and then go check out what his asking price has gotten down to and then maybe offer him something close to that and just really hope he comes back. You know what? We're going to go to forwards first of all. So we got Cody Glass expiring. We got Rylan Austin locked down. C to the Mac, we got locked down. Jordan Greenway, I think we got him for one more year? 1 year at $2 million. Nicholas McGrattan still on his entry-level deal. Robbie Fabry is expiring. We're not going to bring him back. I would like to hold on to Martin Cott. We already got him signed. What else do we got? Cameron Westgarth. He was a guy that I really wanted to bring back. Unbelievable shooter. Just kind of an unbelievable player, but he's an RFA. So the nice thing about him, what did he want? 2 years, 2.375. I kind of don't mind that, What if I just offered him 2.5 for 2 years? See if he would come back, I really like Cameron Westgarth. I really want him to be the third line center all season next year. Dale Joseph, we got him locked down. I know he dropped to 80 overall, but I'm pretty sure that's going to come right back up. He also went from medium top 9 to high top 9. Tate Locke, we got locked down for the next forever. Ville Ylönen is his contract's pretty much up. He's very EA-ified, so I don't think we're going to bring him back. We also got Valeri Zubov. He's kind of EA-ified as well, right? So he probably won't be coming back, and if he does, he might be like a spare forward again. Ville Ylönen, I think we can kind of move on from at this point. We did draft him 6 years ago in the 4th round. So I don't know. There's a couple of guys that we could let go. I think I'm going to offer that little extension there to Cameron Westgarth. I'll offer him 2.5 for 2 years. He's going to be a third liner. I am sure he's going to be a third liner. There's a nice little bridge deal. You know what? Just to make sure he does it, maybe make it 2.6. The cap is super high. We got a ton of cap dollars. I'm not afraid of that contract at all. Robbie Fabry, we can move on from. Like I said, that's no problem. Cody Glass, I would like to hold on to, but I'm not holding my breath. After that, we got Provy McWovey, who is going to be taking a walk. We got Garrett Sterling, who had 32 points. And last season, I'm really hoping he can take that next step. He does not want to come back. He would want 6.5 for 3 years. So we're going to have to qualify him and wait to see what the season brings. We got Shea Theodore all locked down into next season. He fits everywhere. He might be our spare guy. And what about this Sakic fella? He's 25 years old. The Leafs, 32nd overall, first round pick 7 years ago. I think he can pretty much walk. Caden Kershak wants to stick around. He is 78 overall. I don't know, man. He was making 2.4. What would he want? 1.9 for 3 years. What about for 1.9 for 1 year? So at 1.7, I could keep him, right? So Garrett Sterling, like I said, I'm going to have to qualify him. Then we look at the goaltendies, where Capo Kakinen wants to come back desperately, but I think we're pretty much done with him. Julius Burke won the Vezina trophy, and then won the Stanley Cup, and then won the Conn Smythe, and now his 7-year, $10 million a year extension kicks in. And this guy is the next I'm going to throw it out there and say this guy is the next Andrei Vasilevsky, like without a doubt. What do we got in the system? We got Fabian Jacquizzi. We got like no tendies. We got no goaltenders. So I'm thinking maybe at the draft, we might have to look into some goaltenders or something, man. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go advanced day. Simulating. Let's view retired players. Let's see who decided to leave the NHL this year. Kucherov, Landeskog, Zibanejad, Bo Horvat, Gensel, Reinhardt, Tara Vinen, Hurdle, Booch, Jaden Schwartz, Connie Brown, Olofsson. We got Seth Jones, Justin Falk, Alex Tuck, Alex Wenberg, Jared McCann. Wow. Josh Morrissey. We got Damon Severson, Andrew Kopp, Alex Nylander, who is only 34 years old. Oof. That's rough. Let's see what happened here. Let's go all the way back. All right, Alex Nylander. Yeah, we had him for a little while. Played those four games in Buffalo, then played 3 games in Buffalo before playing 12 games in Buffalo. Then he went to Chi-Town, baby, where he played 3 full seasons, 4 full seasons, 5 full seasons, 6 full seasons before coming to Sault Ste. Marie, where he had 60 points. Kind of an unreal player. The next year, only the 9 goals, but he still had 53 points in this team. I don't think he ever got above the 3rd line for us, and he was kind of unbelievable. Then in the 3rd year, another 53-point season, but we moved on from him. Had a great year in Los Angeles, followed by a really, really bad year in Los Angeles in 2030-2031. He played 4 games for the Vancouver Canucks this past season. This is the 2032 season, right? Isn't it? I can't see the date, but I'm pretty damn sure. Pius Suter, undrafted player, actually had a pretty damn good career. Darnell Nurse, Ryan Donato, Alex Kerfoot, Miles Wood, Jonas Brodin, Zach Sanford, Jason Dickinson, Josh Hosang, Tony D, Devon Taves, Sean Walker, Artem Zub, Matt Grzelcyk, Connor Murphy, Anders Bjork, Marcus Pedersen, Jesus, Sonny Milano. This list is going on forever. Kiwi Ranta, Forsling, holy crap. Michael Riley, Dylan Gambrell, Oli Mata, Gavrikov, Jesus, Austin Wagner, Brendan Perlini, Zach Aston Reese, Nick Raw, Caleb Jones. So both Jones brothers retired the same year. I can't keep going. I'll be here all day. Connie Hellebuck, Matt Murray, Ilya Sorokin, and Tristan Jarry all decided to pack it up this season. A lot of retired players. So what do we got? What's our team? We're the Sudbury Aces or something. So we got draft interviews. All right. So we got pick number 28. So I did want to look. There was a guy I had. Oh, yeah, Pateni. I don't think we're going to be able to get him. I like him. He looks good. Scatcherd, can't skate. We got this Getzlaff character, and I wanted him simply because of how fantabliosus damn name was. This was my guy, Josh Thorne. He looks like he could be fantastic. 3 years out, I doubt he is medium elite, but let's just interview him. Let's take a little peek. I am fine, using pick 28 on the 33rd guy. Let's go for his weaknesses. Let's figure out what his biggest weakness is. More of a skill player. Physicality is sometimes not there on a nightly basis. New topic. Let's change the subject. What do we got, baby? I want to see what your play style is. It says 3 years. Or wait, hold on. No, we're going to go new topic. We still got 2 questions left. I'm actually kind of... Let's go personality. Let's just find out as much as we can about Josh Thorne. Okay, that's my only option there. How would you describe your personality? I don't tend to get very bent out of shape about anything, and I'm very loyal. I think I have a well-rounded personality. All right. You know what? That's fine with me. And there's no point in doing conversations, no point in doing interviews with guys outside the top, like the first round anyway. But we know physically he's not the greatest. But here it says weaknesses, none. That didn't really tell me anything. I think we're just going to go for it, man. All right. Advanced day. Yeah, it's fine. Pro Scout on the line. Let's do it, man. Let's do the NHL entry draft. Here we go. Jumping in. We got all the time in the world to Take a peek, ski at what we're looking at here. We are pick number 28. And then I was supposed to trade for the first pick of the third round. They want to trade that pick. Now, what if I was to move on from not Vanden Bush? He could be in the NHL next year. What if I was to move on from like Shea Theodore? 2.8 million off the books. He's going to be 37 years old. And I could move on from him, and he's got some value. Rylan Austin doesn't. We got Dale Joseph, who I like very, very much. We could move Tate Locke. He's got a big cat. I like Tate Locke way too much, though. That's the only problem, right? Cody Glass, no value because his contract is expiring, so there's that. We have Valeri Zubov. He was a guy, I think he's very EA-ified, right? Quite. His skating is non-existent. I wonder if I could move him. That just does not equal up, right? So what if I did Valeri Zubov and... Valeri Zubov and a 7th? Would that equal out? Kind of not really, eh? No. What about Valeri Zubov and a 6th? Maybe that would work. Trade rejected. The best I'll do is a 5th. That's the best I'm going to do, man. Valeri Zubov and a 5th round pick. No. That's not going to work. So Valeri Zubov's not going to work. All right, so what we're going to do is go back to Shea Theodore. Now we can get something else from you. We could go for your 3rd round pick, and with Shea up, I think we could probably get their 4th as well. You know what I mean? They want to trade everything. They're like going complete garage sale right now, man. So that would do it. All right. So Shea Theodore, the elder statesman there, getting off the books. Now, sim options. I just like looking at like the top 5, right? Ooh, that's a good player. Left wing Grayson Persinger. 1st overall pick. Oh, look at him too. What a player. That's unreal. They got a gem with that one. Number 2, Hartnell. 82 overall. Reese Hartnell is a sniper. Had 61 goals in 67 games, and he's going to Seattle, man. He's another one. Look at him. Just unreal. A true sniper. Wow. Great pick. 80 overall. Mikhail Brunstrom. Left wing. 5'10", 174 pounds. He's just a little fella, and he's a sniper as well. Another true sniper. All right, good pick by the Wings. What do we got here? Janssen, Sven Janssen. He is an 80 overall right shot defenseman. He's a defensive defenseman that's elite. He's physically dominating, defensively fantastic. This might be... we might look back at Sven Janssen as the best pick of this draft, to be 100% honest. So I just want to do the top 5. Oh, Braylon Slaney. What a name. He's only 5'8". That's probably why he didn't go like 1st overall. Look at him. He's unreal too. Puck control leaves a little bit to be desired. Defensively, he's a little weak. He could fill in as a center though. I mean, like he kind of does look fantastic as well. So here we go. We're going to sim to pick 84. There's my guy Scatchard. Where was the other guy? Pateni. 66 overall sniper. It was Brian Pateni. I was looking at him. Not horrible. Not amazing. Not horrible. So let's go for our guy, our Thorny Warney. Let's see what Josh Thorne is going to turn into. We do know that he is a 2-way forward. Here we go. Make pick. All right. Left wing, medium top 9. It's all right. 28th overall. He could grow into like a 3rd, 4th liner. I don't know. That's fine. That's fine. Sim to pick 58. This is our 2nd round. Pick 25. So let's see who we got around here. Ooh, we have Victor Burmistrov. And we got Amrit Ronning. He could have X factors. He's about 4 years out. Total eclipse, but we don't know if it's actually real or not. Other than that, we got Victor Burmistrov, who could be 2 years out. Could be low top 6. I do have him pegged before Ronning. So that makes me kind of want to... this guy's a sniper. That's the only thing. And he's a pretty damn good one. Could be low elite. Could be low top 6. Could be low top 9. How do we know? What do we know? You know, this was the guy I was going for, though. Elias Beach. He's got that gem potential. He's going to go very early in the 3rd round. I think you go for Burmistrov and just hope he's top 6. So let's do it. Boom. There you go. Left wing playmaker. He's got a little bit of wheels. He's, I don't know, not the greatest, not the worst. I'll take it. Let's move on. So let's go to pick number 67 and hope that our dude is still there. Elias Beach. Don't tell me anybody took him. Oh, baby. Look at this. Let's go to round 3. Pick number 1. I'm taking my gem. Elias Beach. 6'2", 200-pound defenseman. Waboom. Low top 4. Offensive D-man. I think he's going to be just fine. Great third-round pick. Let's do it. Pick number 78. Our other pick in the third round is pick number 12. So moving forward, what else do we got? This guy, Jakob Musil. That sounds like a medication. 3 years out, medium top 9, no weakness. He's like a solid two-way player. Who's this? Camden Phi. Hey, this would not be the first Cam Phi we've drafted. He could be like a medium elite, man. I doubt it. Leadership, balance, weakness, none. 3 years out. This guy's kind of tough to pass up, man. We've had a Phi before. The only problem with that is we know what Musil is. We also got Jakob Keatley or Jacob Keatley. That's Jacob. There's a C in there. It's Jacob. I think I'm too tempted. I've been too tempted by Camden Phi. I got to go for him. Here we go. Boom. What is he? Medium top 9. I think he's pretty much the same as the other guy. He's kind of a true sniper, so I'm kind of fine with it. All right, pick number 100. First pick of the 4th round. Who do we got? We got Yuri Yakimovs. He's another one. Sniper. Strengths. Sniper. Weaknesses. Nope. All right, low top 9. He's probably about 59 to 61 overall. Parker Kincaid. Could he be a franchise goaltender? I think you got to take him. You have to. Medium elite. 4th round pick. 4th round goaltender. 100th overall. Parker Kincaid. I even love his name. Oh, there you go. We got a goalie. Let's do it. Pick 165. That brings us all the way to the end of the 5th round. Where we got Philippe Larac. Oh, he's kind of a big boy. Wonder how tough he is. 4 years out. We also got Cooper Arcabello, who is bad character. Okay, hold on. So I am going to watch list you as I scroll down a little bit further, see what else we got. For these couple of picks right at the end here, it's like, ooh, what do we got? Connor Claxon, 6'8", 235 pounds. Jesus. Holy. So what is he? Pick 187. So we're at pick 165 right now. So I want to get that guy simply because he's a monster. So I'm going to go for Philippe Larac. And it was pick 185, right? 198? No. That's 166. So we're going to go for like pick 14. There you go. Round 6, 179th overall. What can I give you? You know what? I'll give you the 6th and the 7th. There you go. Would you take that? We're moving up, 19 spots? Let's see who has the worst. See who has the worst value among everybody. We got like Stanislav Svazil, but he's old now. Who else we got? Sakic. They have too many skaters. Baloney. It's got to be somebody unsigned. All right, let's see who we got who's not signed. Gauthier Ledoux, Gaspard Gauthier Ledoux, 62 overall, low top 9 potential, was taken in the 7th round last year. Would he go? They want him. I mean, he's not going to make it in our lifetime. There you go. I want to get this new prospect simply because he is 6'8". My goodness. So where was that guy now? It was, what was his name? Claxon, there he is, 6'8", 235-pound, 18-year-old Connor Claxon. Let's do it. But he's an enforcer. I am shocked. I mean, he's terrible, and he's probably never going to make the NHL, but could you imagine? All right, so we kept our 7th round pick. Wow! The second last pick of the draft, Noah Hinote, 20-year-old monstrous, two-way defender with medium top four potential. Colorado officially won the draft. All right, who's this? Caden Miel. He's 19 years old. No weakness. Leadership ability. 5 years out. I don't know. There's something about him. I like him. 7th D potential. 53 overall two-way defenseman. That's totally fine. Doesn't hurt my feelings whatsoever. So I feel like we did all right. We're fine. Oh, our NHL head coach is fracking. He's a generalist. We don't even have a goalie coach. We don't have a ton of money. Okay, so what does he want? 3 years. He wants to be an associate coach. I am going to have to offer him more. 1.2 for 3 years to be our head coach. He just won us the Stanley Cup. AHL associate coach. Wants to be an assistant coach. We're going to go associate coach, but I'm going to have to offer you less. And those are the only two, right? Okay. There you go. Yeah, we're just garbage. That's like the worst thing about franchise mode in this is that when you are an expansion team, it's like they just give you nothing to work with. Like you have no money, but no matter how much success your team has, you just continue to have no money forever. And it's like, yeah, that's awful. All right, let's see if we can pull this off. Wow, how many scouts are we re-signing? It's all the expensive ones. Jesus. Oh, my God. I don't think we'll have enough money for all these people. That's it. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I got it. Cameron Westgarth decided to come back. Good for you, buddy. I just really hope we can keep our coach, so I am going to sim ahead. Oh, baby, we got our head coach back. I think that's really going to do... Oh, okay, there we got an associate coach too. And now we got to get through all these guys. But I think it does a lot for the player growth on your team if you stick with your coach. Like, re-sign him. Don't let him leave. And then, like, even if you, like, rehired him back after. All right, so Provy doesn't want to stick around. So we are going to release him. Cody Glass, you're just not changing your tune. We're just going to let you expire, buddy. Robbie Fabry, I don't need you. You can just... get out of town. Garrett Sterling, I don't want to lose you, but like I said, I'm going to wait until the end. I'm going to qualify him, and then I'd like to get him locked down. Valeri Zubov, I don't need. Ville Elanen, I wouldn't mind keeping him around 2 years. I'd rather 1 year, 1.625. He's probably going to be like a spare. Caden Kershak, I can release. He's getting up there. You know what I mean? Sakic, I'll wait on. We also got Joseph Hamilton, who is, just awful. Release. You're terrible. Jan Ozins. Christian Nolan. Yeah, Jan Ozins, I was thinking about him coming up next year. Good old-fashioned sniper taken in the second round. I don't mind him at all. And he's a big boy, too, and he's a center. Center sniper. What else do we got? Who are you? Rich Cook. He's 25. He's never going to make it. But I'll keep you around. Oh, he wants a one-way deal. Never mind. Bye. Antti Lidman. Low top 4. He's never going to make it. But he wants a one-way. No way, buddy. Get out of town. Get out of town. Manny Kobasu, 24 years old, defensive defenseman. I could always bring him up. Qualify. Howard Goddard. How do I remember all these names? He's an RFA. We'll keep him for the minors. Vanden Bush. I got to sign him to his entry-level deal. Second-round pick 2 years ago. He's a power forward. He's not overly giant, though. We are going to offer him his entry-level deal. You never know. Vanden Bush could end up in the AHL. Jorge Purcell. Got him good, eh? All right. Reed Bertuzzi. Low elite, 24-year-old left winger. He's another one. He wants a one-way deal. He's an RFA, though, so you have nothing to... you got nothing to bargain with. Jorge Purcell, one-way deal. You don't even have NHL potential anymore, buddy. Come on now. Cody Calvert. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to qualify him. Jesus, what am I doing? All right, nobody wants to come back. We're going to have to get, like, all new folks. Cooper Merity, you can go. Blomstrand. Robert Blomstrand, drafted by me in the second round 3 years ago. Did he play in the minors last year? I feel like he did, right? Yeah, he had 36 points. Good for him. Medium top 9. We also got Michel Audette, who was drafted in the 5th round by us 4 years ago. He's still young enough. It's not like he's expiring, so I don't even really got to look at this. But Vladimir Jas, low top 6, 3rd round pick 2 years ago. True sniper. Yes, I want to sign him to his entry-level deal. Komutov. Yeah, sure. We'll bring him around. Let's qualify him. Davis Peters, 23 years old, two-way defender. 4th round pick in 2027. Sure. We'll keep him around. Jamie Muzzin, 6th round pick by us 5 years ago. Sure, we'll keep him around. What else do we got? Lutzer Papineau. This guy is Cameron Roche, 3rd round pick 2 years ago. He's expiring. He's a grinder. Love my grinders. So obviously we're going to sign him to his entry-level deal. We got Murray Morgan, who is a 6th round pick 2 years ago. He's a 60 overall playmaking left winger. Good enough for me. Let's go. I like to have my AHL team, if possible, full of guys that I have drafted. So let's do it. Capo Kakinen, I love you, buddy. I love everything you've done for us, but you gotta go. Fabian Jacquizzi, he wants a one-way deal, so we're going to qualify him. Why does everyone wants a one-way deal? What is going down here? All right, so let's take a really quick look through this again, where we got like Cody Glass. I don't want to lose him. We're going to have to wait it out with him. Garrett Sterling, I'm going to qualify him at the end, you know. Ville Elinen, I gave him a contract offer. Sakic played 16 games for us. He's not horrible. Guess I'll qualify him. Kobasu, yeah. RFA, UFA we offered. Vandenbush his entry-level deal. Jas his entry-level deal. RFA. These guys can hang off. I don't think I'm going to have enough money to... It has been a dream of mine to join this team. Vlad Jas, Murray Morgan, it's an honor. Colin Vandenbush, it's an honor. Ville Elinen, I've decided to reject your contract renewal and test the free agent market. Cameron Roche is in. Okay. So that's the thing. We got a guy that's out now. Who was it? It was Ville Elinen, right? Oh, man. Yeah, we're going to release him. Okay, that's good. I don't need to offer anybody any more stuff. We'll get all the way to the end. I was going to sign your contract offer. You don't have the budget. All right, so now that we're in the final day of the re-sign phase, we can go into all of our RFAs, like Garrett Sterling, and now I can qualify him, and we get into free agency, and then his ask will be lower. Substantially lower. I mean, he wanted like 6.5 for 4 years. And it's like, buddy, you've played a total of like 30 games on this team. And you have like, you had 30 points. I'm not giving you 6 million. Yeah, I think that's all we need, baby. I think that's all we need. Let's get into the free agency period. That's fine. Yeah, great. Oh my, let's go. Let's do it. So we get to free agency. Now let's go to view contracts, where certain people would be eligible for extensions, like Ausen's Tate Locke would be eligible for an extension. But the only guy that I'm worried about, Mr. Nick McGrattan, baby, he would want 4.6 for 1 year, 4.65 for 2 years, 3 years, okay, 4 years, 5 years. He wants $5 million a year to become a UFA. I could get him for 8 years for probably 8.4 a year. I could. And it wouldn't kick in until next year. He could be the future of this team. You know what? Or you go 7 years. 7 years for like 7.4. That's a pretty damn good deal, considering what he could be. He has the potential to be a monster. And we could lock him up for the next 7 years. Or I could do 8. I could do like an 8 by, 8.25. What is that year worth? You know what I mean? What is that year worth? Is it worth $800,000 a year? All the way there. You know what I mean? I think you go for 7 at 7.4. Let's do it. All right. So now, all of our RFAs, it's a pretty damn long list if you ask me. Let's go to free agency and see who's available. I did want to get like a top 2 D-man, like maybe a nice veteran top 2 defenseman. Ivan Provorov is the only freaking guy available. 2 teams are in on Cody Glass. 1 team is in on Vincent Daze. He is a playmaking right winger. Kind of a monster. Doesn't fit, though. We got Belmar. Who else we got? Cody Glass. This Tutu kid. Who's this now? Corey Tutu. Sniper. 2nd round pick like 9 years ago. All power play and penalty kill. Doesn't fit anywhere else. These are all the guys that cost way too much. Then things change a little bit. We got Nils Lundqvist, who's a 2-way defender. Very EA-ified for a real person. Like, man, this game is like such a Mickey Mouse show. There are not a ton of options here, man. Not a ton of options. I don't want to like over ask on this kid, you know? So it's like if I offered him a contract for like $5 million for like 8.5 a year or something crazy for this elite defensive defenseman, put in a freaking what's it called? A qualifying offer. What's it going to say? You do not have the appropriate draft picks to supply compensation to the Pittsburgh Penguins, who tendered a qualifying offer to Clifford Reardon. So I just don't have the picks yet. Okay. I feel like you might have to just go with Provy, but I don't want to. What about Juuso Välimäki? I believe he was on our team before, was he not? He was a long time guy on this team. He had 11 goals, 15 assists, 26 points. His last time out, he went to Chicago for 1 year. He's 33. He's got good poise, great speed, good defensively, fits top 4. And he's a lot cheaper. He wants 4 years, 7.2. What if I offer you 7.6 for 4 years? We got lots of money. We have all the money in the world. We can spend money, baby. You know what I mean? All skaters. What do we got? Franchise players, Sniper, Hentonen, Armstrong. Who else do we got? Cody Glass. He's kind of the guy, but he's so up there, you know? Man, all these guys are so damn expensive. Oh, you imagine? Jason Robertson? That'd be fantastic. Fits line 2. Alexander Barkov. Wow. That's wild, eh? No wheels left at all. That is terrible. We could get playmaking center Matthew Savoie with his X factors and all of his crazy defensive ability. Not the greatest center in the world, but I wouldn't mind getting a slightly younger center. You know, that's my... Ooh, what about like a Sebastian Aho? He's 34, but the guy's a monster. Fits top 6, the power play, the penalty kill. Like I said, he's 34, but he'd be cheaper. You can't put him on the top line. Where would he fit? Top 6, power play, and penalty kill. It says Boris Tarasov. Yeah, 85 overall. Playmaker, 89 faceoffs. This guy is an absolute monster. Oh, my God. And it says here he fits bottom 6. That's criminal. Jesus. Alcock. Jalen Alcock. He is a 2-way forward right winger. Pretty damn good, too. And he's a UFA. What? KK. Oliver Sonny. Bowie. Jesus. What do we got? Luke Conn. Who are you? Matthias Hanula. Right wing playmaker. Very EA-ified. I can't live with that. High elite. Oh. We got Kotkaniemi. You could get a couple good years out of KK. Playmaking center. Fits line 2 and the penalty kill. I kind of like him. I wouldn't mind grabbing KK. He's only 31. Who else do we got that's not too old? You got like Packard, but he's a third line center. I know we're going to need a second line center, so I think I'm going to offer KK a contract. We're going to offer him like 5 and 5.75 for 3 years. So there's our 3 we've offered. We're going to go back over here to the view contract screen and see who we've got and who's going to be what. You know what I mean? So we're going to go centers. Number 1 center is going to be Nick McGrattan. Hopefully KK's number 2, followed by Westgarth at number 3, followed by Tate Locke at number 4. Jan Ozens is probably going to be he's probably going to be coming up to that 4th line, or maybe even the 3rd. I'm not 100% sure. Michel Audette, not quite yet. But yeah, we got our 4 if KK signs, we got all 4 centers figured out. Left wing, number 1, Jermaine Trotter. Number 2, Rylan Austin. Number 3, not Jordan Greenway. So we need a 3rd line left winger. Right wing, C-Mac, number 1. Dale Joseph, number 2. Marty Cott, number 3. And maybe Vandenbush, number 4. That could work. So we need a 3rd line left winger. And I'd like a damn good one. And we need some flipping defensemen, man. We got like 3 defensemen in the main roster, but we got Garrett Sterling. We've also got Sakic kicking around. I wouldn't mind trying to grab just a really decent defenseman. And if I gotta, it's like Garrett Sterling, you might be getting a hell of a promotion pretty soon. Oh, man. So, yeah, 3rd line left winger. That's what I need. 3rd line winger. Left wingers. Here we go. It's time to go down the list a little bit. Who's this Gagliardi guy? Phil Gagliardi, 84 overall left wing playmaker. Kind of fantastic. Fits line 3, but he's an RFA. That's less awesome. All right, so what do we got here? 26-year-old Grollo, Maxime Grollo, 4th round pick by the Ottawa Senators. Another one, Sniper. He's not EAFI. He's actually kind of fantastic. Jesus. Fits line 4 in the penalty kill. Hey, man, I was really hoping he was going to fit that 3rd line. What about Samuel Poulin? For 21st overall pick. He's not EAFI. He's not very fast, though. Fits top 6 power play penalty kill. Nope. We need a 3rd line guy. Maybe someone, like Fairchild. Stu Fairchild. Playmaker. Left winger. Fits all power play. Goddamn. Lees. No, that's not going to work. Chernkovich. No. 3rd line is Iliakis. Chris Iliakis, he is another one. Playmaking left winger, not EAFI'd, fits line 1. He's a UFA. Gale Sagan. Fits line 1. He's gonna be an RFA. So it doesn't even matter, man. What else do we got? 29-year-old Valeri Gonchar, not overly EAFI'd, 2-way forward, fits none. Who was it? Grollo. He was a guy that I was looking at. Fits line 4. I think, you know what? We're going to try him out. 3.725 for 1 year. I think you offer him 3.95. And you know what? Have a good day. Now we just need to find a backup goaltender. And we're kind of laughing, man. We got a lead, starter, backup. Who do we got here? Terrence Agostini. Old-fashioned backup tendy. I like him, $3 million. Or we could go for a veteran like a Thatcher Demko. But he has starter potential still. So you know what? We're going to scroll down a little bit. We got someone like Aiden Hill, Vitek Vanacek. They're just very old, though. And then you got like Caden Primo. Or do I want to, you know what? Do I want to just go for Agostini? Go for that young backup. The only problem with him is he's going to be a starter next year. God damn. All right. You know what? Caden Primo, I think. Caden Primo, 32 years old, backup goaltender potential. You offer him 2.6 for 2 years. And I think Bob's your uncle. And then after that, we're going to have to go through, just got a whole bunch of random stragglers and everything to join the team. Free agency, skipping ahead a couple of days. KK's in. All right. Primo's in. Nick McGrattan renewed his contract for 7 years. Grollo accepted. I think everybody accepted, right? How many contracts are we currently? Contracts offered 1. All right. Advanced day. Juuso Valimaki, damn it. He was the frickin' defender we needed. God damn. All right, so I had a nice long couple hours to think these things through and what I think I'm going to do. Now that we're into July, free agency has begun. I want to go take a look at our contracts. I want to take a look at, what's his name? Garrett Sterling. We do have him still as an RFA, an unsigned RFA. I do want to see what he's going to... Oh, wow, that is way better. 6 years, and I could probably get him for 5 even. But we do need a bit of a cap hit. So I think, you know what? I'm going to give him, because I have faith in Garrett Sterling, I'm going to give him what he wants. I am going to give him exactly what he's asking for. 5.35 for 6 years. I'm going to offer it to him, man. I like it a whole lot. I like it a whole damn lot. On top of that, we have got Alan Sakic, who doesn't have the greatest wheels in the world. I don't know. I do like him. He's a monster. He's very slow, but I could use him again as like our spare D-man kind of thing, right? Or we could try out like a Manny Kobasu. He had a great year. I just don't know if I don't know if he's ever really going to be that thing we need. He wants a 1-year, 2-way deal. I don't know if that's what he wants, but I will offer him a 1-year, 2-way deal. I don't mind that. And what we're going to do is we are going to go to free agency, and we're just going to get just a good top 4 defenseman. That's exactly what we're going to go for. So here we go. Let's find a defenseman. Actually, first, I want to take a look and see what we have. So I'm going to go view contracts. We are going to jump into defenseman. We got Ty Smith, who's going to be our number 1 left D. Garrett Sterling, pretty sure he's a right D, left or right, so he'll be the number 1 right D. K'Andre Miller can be the number 2 right D, or left D, sorry. And then we are going to have somebody and Christian Nolan. I think we should pick up a good third pairing defenseman, a lefty. So third pairing left D, second pairing right D. That's what we're going to try and pick up here in free agency. Good, both of those things. So let's go to right defense and pick up a top 4 guy if we can. Nils Lundqvist is a decent option, but looks like, man, there's really not a ton of options here. So what we're going to do is go by overall. We could go for like a Philippe Myers. I think Nils Lundqvist might be pretty much our best option. It's either that or you go for like a Brett Pesce, but he's 37 years old. You know what I mean? And he fits everywhere. That's the problem. He's fantastic defensively, he has great poise. We could go for a Chernak. He could be a good second pairing option, except all his speed is gone. You got John Marino, 2-way defender. His speed is not gone, but he doesn't really have the poise. He doesn't really fit everywhere anyway. Not really an Ethan Bear. Not really a Dante Fabro. Wow, so we don't really have a ton of options on that right side, right? So we'll go left D. What do we got there? Libor Hayek. And that Markstrom. We got Christian Markstrom. We could, if we had... Oh, he's very EA-ified. I don't want that. That's a liability, man. And that Humphreys kid was an RFA. That's right, RFA. And he would fit pairing 3. He's kind of unbelievable, but there's no way we would get him. I just want someone a little younger. You know what I mean? Like Graham Sword, top 4D. I think maybe it's because he had such a bad year, he's artificially 80 overall. I don't know. 2-way defender, doesn't really have a ton of speed, but he's a good size, so the speed's not going to be too much of an issue. I think maybe Graham Sword, we might be able to work with him. He was a 2021 second-round pick by the Washington Capitals. We might be able to use him on that third pairing. I don't know, man. This Klimchuk kid, Nicholas Klimchuk, defensive defenseman, 2 EA-ified. I can't use that. Bits. Garrett Bitts, 27 years old, 2023 second round pick. He's decent. His speed is really bad. He fits pairing 3. Who else do we got? Tom Harley, Mikko Kokkonen. I like having veterans down on that, you know what I mean? Edwin Pelly, 2-way defender. He's very good. Fits pairing 2, RFA. That's the only problem, right? That's the big problem. Spencer Tam, 2-way defender. He's decent. I like this guy. He's 26, fits pairing 3. He's a UFA, incredibly loyal. I think I want to pick this guy up. He's 26. I'm going to have to offer him I'll offer him 2.6 for 2 years. I'm sure he will take that, and that is not a big cap hit. At this point in time in the game, 2.6 is like $2 million a year. Is basically the equivalent. But yeah, we just need like a top 4 defenseman, right? Libor Hayek is solid enough. Fits pairing 1 power play. We need someone who fits like pairing 2. I might have to make a trade. Christian Markstrom, He was that guy. Yeah, he's very EAified. Noah Hannafin, Ryan Lindgren, Humphreys, Dermott. These guys are top 4. Siegenthaler is somehow a top 4 guy. Graham Sword fits everywhere in the penalty kill. I'm kind of thinking about going for him, and he has exact top 4D potential. So if he has a good year, I mean, we could probably 1 year. I'd have to offer him like 5.4. I think we're going to have to find something in a trade. We're going to have to find a top 4D man. Because we have a ton of money, why don't we take on a bad contract? You know what I mean? Someone who's like expiring or something. So we're going to skip ahead a couple of days and see who says what. Alan Sakic coming back. Garrett Sterling, we got him for 6 years. Spencer Tam, he's in. All right, so we got our guys. Very quickly before I make any trades, though, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the like two-way folks. The two-way contracts. We are going to go based on age and like potential and whatnot. And we're going to grab a couple of guys. Actually, you know what? I better go and look at what we need for the AHL. Something tells me we don't have a ton of AHL guys. We got 26 contracts. Oh, because our RFAs never signed. Okay, so what we're going to do is Howie Goddard. Yeah, we're going to offer these guys contracts. Skip ahead just a couple of days. None of them want one-way deals anymore, right? So that is good. That is what you want to hear. Let's do it. Get all these guys done, dealt with. And then after, we can take a better look at what we've got, what we're dealing with for the AHL. I want to find some young guys that were never really given a fair shake, you know what I mean? And they just have good potential, some guys that could potentially come up if we have the time to pull off yet another season, because we're going into year 12 now. And then we might be able to pull off a year 13 as well. So Goddard's in, Muzzin is in, Komutov is in, Bertuzzi's in, Peters is in. I think there's one or two more. Manny Kobasu is in. That might be it. Okay, view contracts. Now we're up to 31. We got no contracts offered. We do need more. So let's go forwards. You know what? Let's go centers. Okay, we got Michel Audette. He's pretty much our only center. Left wingers, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got 4 of those. That's fine. Right wingers, we got Vandenbush. I'm thinking could very well come up as like a fourth liner for us. Even if he's like 75, 76 overall, I kind of don't care. I just, I'll bring him up. Okay, so we needed, 3 centers? Yeah, we need 3 centers and 3 right wingers. So 3 centers, 3 right wingers, and 3 defensemen. Okay, so we need like 9 players, and we need a goaltender. Oh yeah, Jaqueezi, I want to keep you around. He still wants a one-way deal. Okay, so hold on. I'll give you a 1-year, 2-way deal for $975. So we need a goaltender for the AHL. I think you need 2 goalies, 3 centers, 3 right wingers, 3 defensemen. Okay, so let's go back to defensemen. Oh, are there any up here? Who was it in the system? Goddard, Peters, Muzzin, Svozil, Kobasu. Okay, so we need 1 defenseman. Okay, that's not as bad. Because Christian Nolan is going to stay up in the NHL, right? So we need 1 defenseman. We got lefty, right D, lefty, right D. We need a left defenseman. What a strange situation to be in. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is look for those centers. So we're going to go to 2-way contracts. We're going to go to centers. And we're going to do it based on potential. So this guy's 24 years old, 76 overall. He wants a 2-year deal. He is a UFA. His attributes are not terrible. He was a 7th round pick. Henrik Weinhandel. If he was to grow in the offseason, when was the last time he played? 2030, 2031 for the Detroit Red Wings. And then he didn't play last year. What if he grew? What if he became like 78 overall or something? Wouldn't that be nuts? Okay, so I'm going to offer him a 2-year deal, but I'm going to offer him $1 million a year on a 2-way deal. We've also got, let's see, sniper, center, 24-year-old Pascal Talbot, 6th round pick. He's another one about the same. You know, the speed's not tremendous, but his shot is great. You know what I mean? This guy could be fun. This guy could be a lot of fun. He wants a 1-year deal. I'll give him $950 a year. And now what about this medium top six? Medium top six. Ooh, but then we got this guy, man. Paul Tavares. 2nd round pick 5. Oh, he's EAFI'd to the Optimus Prime. Or Liam Haviland, 74 overall. Low top 6 forward. 2-way guy. Not the greatest wheels in the world, but decent everywhere else. Well-rounded personality. What about this? No, he's 53 overall. But he's only 19, right? It's like that's the thing. You also got Curtis Chapman. Blackhawks picked 6 years ago. He is set up quite nicely, to be honest. And physically, he's not bad. I like this guy a whole lot. Chapman, I'd like you for 2 years. And I'll give you $1 million a year for 2 years. How do you like me now? Here we go. So what did we need? We need right wingers. 3 right wingers. We got Amrit Kapusta. He could be like a 4th line guy. The wheels aren't really there, but he's got... Oh, this would be his entry-level deal. Oh, there you go. Okay, we got 25-year-old, 23-year-old Tim Harrison. No speed. That's the only thing I don't like. Lionel Cassian, 23 years old. 2-way forward. Again, EAFI'd. Very, very bad. So he's 71. Fred Jensen. I love the name. Love the name. You know what? The thing with him is he's got speed. He doesn't have acceleration, but he's super fast and he's great defensively. We also got Esa Pitkinen, 2-way forward. Nope. Zachary Binnington, low top 6, but he's 25, so that will disappear any moment. But look at this. He's got fantablicious attributes. They're all set up just nice. Who else do we got? Andrew Osgood. Andrew Osgood is a 6'4", 216-pound power forward. He's got no speed. Lane Brathwaite, 2-way forward. He's got speed. He looks decent. We can't just keep getting 2-way forwards, though. How about this Kaminsky fella? Stanislav Kaminsky. He's a sniper. He's a true sniper. I like him a lot. Let's do it. You got 1 year to make it happen, buddy. Contracts offered 8. I just got 4 right wingers. Hey, you need spare forwards anyway. I said we need a left defenseman. We got a low elite guy. No. 25, low elite. 25, low elite. Ooh, Kyle DeKaiser. No speed. What do we got here? Medium top 4, Yuka Kieloma. Oh, he's really good. I like him a whole lot. Yeah, let's get this guy. I want him 2 years. And I want him for $1 million buckaroonies. And then we're going to get a spare defenseman like... This guy is kind of right in the middle. Mark LeCavalier, no speed. He can be a spare defenseman, though, that we will just use in case of emergency, right? So we'll get him for the 1 year, $975. He's basically going to sit on the bench for half the year. And now let's get a minor league backup like Stefan Wenberg, baby. He's got good speed compared to his vision and everything. Usually the speed is good, the vision's terrible. He's got no poise. He's got great recovery, great rebound control, not very great aggressiveness. His glove is weak, but everything else is very good. I like him. He's a German goaltender, or we could go for someone like a Slav Karpovtsev, 21 years old, 4th round pick, UFA out of Russia. I mean, I like the age, but we're going to need a goalie that can stand, like he can hold his own. This guy's 25, but he's 74 overall. He's got decent attributes. I like him a whole lot. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to try to skip ahead a couple of days, get all these guys figured out, see who's coming on board. Henrik Weinhandel's in. And then we're going to try and make a trade for maybe a high-priced top 4 defenseman. Garrett Sterling is going to be our number 1 guy. Amrit Kapusta accepted the offer. Pascal Talbot accepted the offer. Let's keep going. Mark LeCavalier, Fred Jensen, Curtis Chapman, Stan Kaminsky, Wennerberger, Zach Pennington, Yuka Kieloma, Fabian Jacquizzi's coming back as the minor league starting goaltender. We've got our backup in the National Hockey League, Caden Primo. I want to look at our cap situation where we have $18.6 million in cap until next year. So we got 18.6 next year. We got, I'm not sure how much. I'm going to try and find someone who we could think about extending. What do we got next year? 17.9. That's not bad. Sakic is expiring. Tate Locke, I love you, buddy. What would you want? About the same as you had. What did he have? 26 points last season after having a 31-point season. He's played with us for 4 years now, is 181 career points. He's 29 years old, but look at the poise. Look at the defense. Like, he's kind of amazing, and I'm kind of madly in love with him, and I want him to stick around. So you know what? What is he making? 2 3/4? What if I upped this by 150,000? What say you, Mr. Tate Locke? What if I give you a $50,000 a year raise to stick around for one more? Because he is an amazingly effective penalty killer. In net, we got Julius Burke, baby. 7 years, $10 million a year. I love it. So yeah, anyway, we got $18 million. So let's go to the player search. We want someone who has low value, but is a good top 4 defenseman. We want a top 4 guy. So who is he going with? He's going with K-Andre Miller, who is a 2-way defenseman. So we probably want another 2-way defenseman. Rasmus Dahlin. You imagine? Oh, God, he's so good. All defensive pairings, 9.8 for 1 year. And he really doesn't have that much in the way of value. One of the higher up guys, too, is Ty Smythe, man. He's 85. I'm sure it'll be 86. We got him for 3 years at 5.9. I kind of love it. But like I said, I wanted someone with lower value. What about like a Jacob Bernard Docker? He's 32 years old. Very good defenseman. Fits everywhere. 2 years at 5.5. I'm kind of fine with it. I like Bernard Docker. So I think maybe we'll go for him. Oh, I thought that like froze on me for a second. So that's taken 5.5 off the books. What do we have that we can kind of bargain with, right? We got Vandenbush, but I'm not moving Vandenbush. Who else do we got? Lutzer. I could move Lutzer for him, but I don't exactly want to lose Guillermo Lutzer. I mean, he's I took him in the second round a year ago. He kind of looks like he's not going to ever have wheels, though. That's the thing, right? He's playing his final year of USA hockey. Kind of a bit EA-ified, maybe? I don't know. Who else do we got? Hool, Beach. Is anyone EA-ified? Oh, this guy. Big time. There you go. Antoine Hool. 3rd round pick a year ago. His attributes are madness. So we got Jacob Bernard Docker for a prospect. Would that work? Probably not, but hey, let's give it a shot. No, it would not work. All right, so we're going to have to add a sweetener to that one. Rejected. Wow, okay. So what if I added that 6th and 7th on top of that now? Trade accepted. There you go. So Jacob Bernard Docker is officially a member of the squad. We got everybody we need. We got our spare defender. We have our AHL team all figured out. Oh, yeah, actually, no. No, we don't, because I actually wanted to go into goalies, go into 2-way goalies, and get a spare. Somebody like this. Somebody like a Bill Dundas. Big guy, 22 years old, fringe starter potential. If we lose a goaltender to injury, we can use this guy, get him his entry-level deal, and he can jump in if he absolutely has to. You know what I mean? All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go customize some damn jerseys, man. We got to change these jerseys up a little bit. I had this idea. I wanted to go for like a vintage looking, let's see, hold on. Logos and branding. I wanted to change the main color a little bit. Hold on. What am I doing? Yeah, white. I wanted to change white and make it this like kind of strange, kind of like creamy yellow. And I'll show you. Oh, I'll show you. And it's basically just for the home jersey. You know what I mean? So for the jersey, anything that is white will change to that kind of cream color. I'm telling you, once it's all done, it actually looks pretty nice. Here we go. We're changing them up. We only got the one more. And then you do it to the numbers as well. It gives it this kind of like vintage look almost. You know what I mean? Font colors. We'll just go to all the spots that are white and we'll just change them this way. I edited a couple of the... You can't just go apply team colors because there's a couple that aren't exactly the way they would be if you just naturally said apply team colors. So it's like, I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Otherwise, it's going to throw it all off. I'm basically going to have to restart from scratch. We're just going to change these all quick. And then you stand back and you look at it, and it's like, I'm telling you, they're nice looking. They're like vintage looking jerseys. You know what I mean? It's like, look at this. That's a nice home jersey. Would you just add that little bit of cream to it? Gives a little sass. Gives a little something something. So here we go. Whoops, nope, wrong thing. Went into the wrong thing. Change the white to the cream. And it doesn't change it by that much, but it just gives it that little bit of an old school look. And it makes me really, really dig it. You know what I mean? Now, the away jersey, we're not really going to do anything to. Because away jerseys are supposed to be white. I have tried it kind of with a cream color before, and it really looks strange. Like, it looks like this crazy, like, neon yellow, like your jersey is, like, shiny, you know, like a glow in the dark, like the Dallas Stars reverse retro, you know what I mean? It looks very strange. So yeah, essentially the away jersey we're not going to touch because it's white, black, and red. I mean, the away jersey's got to be white. What did I have for an alternate jersey? Ew! All right, hold on. So we're going to go jersey. I want to find one with some nice stitching. Where are all the ones with the really nice stitching? We're going to figure it out. Oh, man. I just want to go for like a vintage looking jersey. You know what I mean? If we kind of went for something like this, hold up. I want to go for something like simple though, right? This is the original jersey. If we went for like a number 9, and let's keep messing with stuff. So we got all these. We'll make these black. I like the thought of having a black alternate jersey. So we'll get rid of all this striping. And these... maybe turn these red. Ooh, see, now I like that a lot, right? Just that very simple look. I know it's kind of got like an Ottawa Senators vibe to it, but I do like it. Now we're going to go to fonts, and these are going to have to be red. Yes, with a white outline. What's the next one? That's the outline. So I need to go here for the rest of this stuff. So we can turn it all nice and red. But now the outline of the 22s have to change. Okay, so we're going to take these and make them white. Good enough for the girls I go with, baby. I think that's about all we need, right? Oh, no, the NHL one. Where's NHL? Where are you? There you are. Okay. So this, should we do red? Is red going to pop? I think maybe. I don't know. We might have to go white. I think you go white with that. Yeah, I can deal with that. And then the socks is the only other thing we really got to deal with. Sock type. So, okay, hold on. Where it's gray, we will go black. Where it's red, we will leave it red. And then we will also turn this one red, or maybe we'll do white. No, absolutely not with the white. Let's back it up and see how this looks. No, we need a different kind of sock. Maybe just something simple like this. Yeah, that's a little more like uniform, you know what I mean? I do like these alts. Yeah, that looks a little more decent. Okay, look at these alts, man. I like these. They're simple. They're good to go. I like them a lot. All right, so I think we've edited our team uniform enough. I really wish that I could go onto the ice, like in the off season. I could just like jump on the ice and be like, hey, let's take a look at them. Let's skate around with them. Get a nice thumbnail or something. You know what I mean? So let's take one more quick look at what we got. Our new home jerseys. I like this a lot, right? Right? It just adds this like vintage kind of cool look to them. They just got a little cream, maybe a little stain on it. The away jerseys, tried, tested, and true. They are gorgeous, and we don't want to change them. And then these nice new kind of like Ottawa Senators inspired alternates. I like them a lot, man. And I hope you guys do too. Let's do this. Save changes, baby. So it looks like we're probably going to have to get all the way to the preseason, and I'm probably going to have to just like jump into one of the games and get ourselves a thumbnail. Maybe I'll do the alternate jerseys or something. I don't know. Or maybe I'll do the new home jerseys with that cream color in it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And is there anything else we need to do? Oh, man. Okay, so we got to go into the coaching staff. We do not currently have A goalie coach. The only problem is we only have, well, you know what? I might fire me an associate coach and go head coach, assistant coach, goalie coach. And then I can also get a goalie coach for the AHL. So I'm thinking which one's more important, right? We got a generalist, this guy, Harold Watt. He's very good. He's 86, 60, and 18. He's won a Stanley Cup. He's got 3 years left. He fits pretty well with this team. 67%, that's not bad. This guy has more influence. He's never been a coach before. Well, he has been a coach before. He was 91, 55, and 18. So Serge Leroy, he's decent enough, man. This guy, okay, this guy's got to go. Mikulski's got to go. All right, so we're going to fire our assistant coach, and that's going to free us up about $600,000. Yeah. So now we have almost $1 million. So we can go hire coach, and we can get a goalie coach for the NHL and a goalie coach for the AHL. So I'm thinking NHL assistant coach. These guys are not too expensive. Grenier, what does he have? A- teaching. That's not bad. He's a little pricey, though. I'm going to find a different guy. Maybe he has better teaching. It's pretty much the only attribute I care about in a goalie coach. This guy's a little cheaper. A- teaching. 66%, so he fits a little bit better. I want you to be a goalie coach for 3 years. I'm going to have to pay him like $530. Offer contract, sure. And then we're going to go to like AHL assistant coach, where we're going to have like $300,000 to spend on a goalie coach for the AHL. We just got to find someone who specializes in goalies. Here we go. $253,000. C teaching, I'm fine with it. We have our goaltenders all locked up. I got no beef with that. Let's say 3 years. And let's make it $298.25. Let's do it. Like I said, the goalie coaching, teaching doesn't matter as much to me in the AHL because we have Julius Burke for the next 7 years. He's a young goalie. We've got him for his prime. So let's skip on ahead. I don't really like the size of the market you play in, but I'm willing to live with it, so I accept. There you go. Shut up. Happy to join the team. AHL goalie coach. Perfect. Now I believe we're done. Bill Dundas. We got ourselves a second goaltender for the Miners. Tate Locke decided to renew his contract through next season. What do we got for Moolah now? $14 million. We could make a splash somewhere, I'm telling you. Oh, man. And that Curtis Chapman guy. Like I said, second round pick by the Hawks. I actually kind of like him a lot, right? He played in the AHL for 5 years between Rockford and Toronto. He was kind of a monster for the Marlies. Wouldn't it be unreal if he just grew? If he just grew to like 79. Like in between now and when we started the season, right? Oh, God. That would be fan-flippin-tastic, I tell you. So let's view these owner goals when they pop up. What do you want from me, baby? As a buyer, anything short of a Stanley Cup is a failure. To be a serious contender, I want us to improve our top 6, and I want us to improve our top 4. Okay, so they want us to get better defensively and better offensively as well. Set captains. Obviously, Jermaine Trotter is the guy. Jordan Greenway is the guy. C-Mac, I just don't know if you're there yet, buddy. But I will totally give... Who do we got? I will give one to Ty Smith. There you go. You got to have a defenseman with a letter. You know, you just got to. You got to have a defenseman with a letter. But Jermaine Trotter is the just forever captain of this team. In net, we got Primo and Julius Burke. I like it a lot. But we only have 6 defensemen. We got Smith and Sterling, Keandre Miller, and Bernard Docker, Tam, and there was another guy. There was a different guy, not Sakic. Not Alan Sakic. I think it's just because we have too many players up right now, right? So, Trotter, McGrath, and McDonald, I like that. Austin, KK, Daler, I like that a lot. Grollo, left wing sniper. I wanted him on the third line instead of Greenway. And we got Cameron Westgarth. No, I want Tate Locke on the fourth. That's where he lives. Cameron Westgarth, Martin Cott, yes. Or what if we did? No. What if we did? No. Stanislav Kaminsky, he's a sniper. He fits on the fourth with Tate Locke, the grinder, and Jordan Greenway, the power forward. Who else do we got? Scratched. We got Jan Ozens, Curtis Chapman, two-way forward. He kind of fits everywhere. So does Jan Ozens, though. You know what I mean? So this team got maybe a little worse, but I feel good. So we got Smith and Bernard Docker. No. We're going to put Garrett Sterling up there. It's going to be Keandre Miller and Bernard Docker. Spencer Tam with Alan Sakic, I suppose. We don't have any other defensemen. Oh, it was Christian Nolan. That's right. So Christian Nolan is 78 overall. You're damn right I'm calling that boy up. I will not allow you to rot in the minors. Okay, go to roster moves. And Christian Nolan can come up. We got Winehandle. Who else do we got? Reed Bertuzzi, Talbot, Binnington, Blomstrom, Kieloma. How's this Winehandle guy again? Playmaker. He's got decent everything. I think I'm going to call him up. We're going to go to the NHL. And I'm thinking we're going to send down Ozens. Keep Chapman as a spare. And I think that's probably good. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that. I know our team got worse. You know what I mean? I know our team got a little bit worse, it would seem, but I feel pretty good. We got Wenberg. Oh, look at this. Wennerberg actually grew a little bit, and maybe he will be our starting goaltender. I don't know, man. I don't know how you take it away from Fabian Jacquizzi, though. I just don't know how you do it. All right, offense. That looks fine. Here we got Greenway, Locke, Kaminsky. What if instead, what does Winehandle look like? Oh, Winehandle. He fits real nice there. Jordan Greenway, we'll keep him there. Tate Locke has 83 faceoffs, 77 for Henrik Winehandle. He's a right-handed shot. We're going to put him on the right side. He is a playmaker, and he's a damn decent one, too. Might give him some second power play unit time. Look at this, Cameron Westgarth. He's looking real good right now, too. Got him for 2 years at 2.6. That's a pretty good deal. We also got Marty Cott for 3 years at 3 3/4. He's 32 years old. He's down to 81 overall. But Maxime Groslo, I think, is going to do great things for this team. Westgarth is power forward. Cotter is two-way forward. Winehandle, where do you fit? Kind of fits third line. I don't know. What if you move down Cott? Grolo's also, yeah, no. We got to keep that the way it is. So Dale Joseph and Cameron McDonald, do they fit opposites? Yeah. See, that gives us +3/+3. C-Mac, I wanted him to be the future. The only problem with this is it makes our second line better than our first line. I'm sure we can make up for it. You know what I mean? But I just don't know how much I like that. I think you got to switch him back just to be safe, right? So now we want to get rid of Sakic, and we want to put Christian Nolan out there, baby, who fits kind of everywhere. Tendies, Julius Burke! 90 overall goaltender, baby. Caden Primo, backup goalie. I like it a lot. 2.6 for 2 years. I like it. Julius Burke, man. This might be one of the best value contracts in the NHL right now, dude. Yeah, he's a $10 million goaltender, but it's he's kind of unbelievable. And now he's starting to get a little bit of poise. $10 million for 7 years. That's okay, and that's the thing, right? This is year 12. The NHL salary cap is $109 million or whatever the hell it is. $10 million is the new 8. It might even be the new 7.7. So that's a less than $8 million a year contract. He won the Vezina. I will edit the rest of those lines before the season starts. All right. What I want to do right now is I want to get on the ice and get a new thumbnail on the ice. So I'm going to go to a preseason game. But yeah, anyway, so with inflation, with the way everything's going in the NHL, naturally the cap goes higher and everything. So it's a $10 million contract in year 1 is bad if you're a goalie. A $10 million contract in year 12 is more like a $7.75 million contract. And it's you guys saw the awards in the last episode. It's Julius Burke won the Vezina. He won the Jennings. We won the Cup. He won the Conn Smythe trophy. It's Julius Burke swept. He cleaned up in the awards. You know what I mean? It's like he's definitely worth it. That's an away game. So we'll do it like versus Toronto. So we're just going to skip ahead a couple. They want to give me Sam Girard. Oh, 12.5. That is brutal. Not going to happen. Why does everybody want Christian Nolan, man? He's my guy. I'm not giving you Christian Nolan. If anything, I'm taking Christian Nolan and I'm going to put him on like the number 1 power play unit to try and get him a ton of points. You know what I mean? So yeah, what we're going to do is we are going to dive into this one and basically straight off the face-off. Yeah, that's what we're going to use. So we're going to say play game. I'm only going to jump in for a minute to get the thumbnail. We're going to use those alts. I kind of like them a lot, to be honest. Going up against the Toronto Maple Leafs. So we're 91, 84, 88. We are a good team. Defensively, we're a little suspect at best here, but you know what? We're going to dive in. We're going to get ourselves some nice thumbnails. It's going to be great. Demetrius Pogge. What a name. All right, baby. Look at this at the Keurig Center in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. I like that little cream that they put in there, too. It's kind of fantastic. There's like Julius Burke in the background. I don't mind that. That's good. What do we got? So we can jump out of this now. And yeah, we're pretty much done now. So after this, hey, we won. There you go. Jermaine Trotter with 2 points. So wait, hold on. I want to take a look at Jermaine Trotter really quick. I know he stayed 89 overall, but I want to see 87 poise, 92 speed. He is a very, very good player. You know what I mean? Puck on a string. 6 years at 11.2. Man, we got the cup finally. That's the thing, right? So Cameron McDonald is going to go exact probably this year. And that's sad to me, but I mean, at the same time, Dale Joseph went high top 9. So if we can get him an unbelievable season, if we can get Dale Joseph, say 35 goals this year, I think he goes like high top 6, probably jumps to like 84, 85, and he could be one of those really great future guys for us. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to simulate ahead to basically the start of the regular season, and then we're going to call it. Ooh, we got back-to-backs, both on the road, one at Boston, one at Carolina. All right, yeah. So like I said, we're going to get to the first game of the season. And then as we start the next one, what I am going to do is, Jesus, what I'm going to do when we start the next episode is I'm going to edit all of our special teams and everything. I just don't want this to run too long because it's one of these kinds of franchise modes. There's not really a ton that you cut out of them. You know what I mean? So this is going to be a very long episode, and it's going to be like the draft and free agency, the re-sign phase, the jerseys, and then getting the thumbnail to show off our new alternate jerseys and whatnot. It's like, it's going to be a very long video already. It's probably going to be like an hour and 15, hour, 20 minutes. And then, you know, it's going to be too long. I don't want to take 10, 15 minutes in this and be like, hey, let's do our special teams. It's like, nah, we'll worry about that next time. Anyway, that is going to do it for me for this one. Finally. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. There's new videos coming all the freaking time. And until next time, you beautiful melon farmers, have a good one.